Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. And welcome to another exciting episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off, our party journeyed down to the ruined city of Valian to investigate the old iWorks manufacturing factory, which had exploded 10 years prior. In their investigations, they find that iWorks was responsible for the explosion. He did it on purpose, and that there are automatons lying in wait in the factory. During their investigation, they notice two figures waiting, watching as they investigate this factory. Honora and Aram walk out to investigate these figures, who jump up and say that death will be upon them until one recognizes Honora and gleefully says hello. And that is where we are going to pick up. Honora and Aram, you have gone over towards this hill where these figures were watching you. And this guy just pops up and says, "Hey, Honora!" And you recognize him from the Necromancers Guild.
What's his name?
His name is Shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Not ready?
Oh, shoot.
I wasn't
Not
ready.
ready.
I wasn't ready.
Level us
You
up.
literally asked
Level
us if
us
we
up.
were ready,
That's
and then
true.
you're not.
That's true.
Fucking guy.
You know what? It's
I-
another situation with the dice. We should level up.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time it takes you to find that information, we could level up.
Yeah.
His name is Lyle, and the girl he's with is named Macarda.
It's a cool name, I won't lie.
And I know just Lyle, or do
You
I
know
know
both of them.
I know both of them. What's
You know-
up, guys?
You know Lyle and Macarda? It's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing out here?
Oh, just some crazy business. What are you doing here?
Well, I wonder if we're doing the same thing. So, like, you heard the news that iWorks Fuller still alive and is apparently a necromancer?
That's what I've been hearing.
Isn't that crazy?
crazy?
So what? So, like, we came out here because we want to find him.
Yeah. He's not here.
Oh, dang. Okay, I mean, long shot, right?
Right.
Yeah, so, but, okay. The king is after him. The Merry Reapers, after him. We gotta protect this guy.
Maybe.
No, I mean, like, he seems like he might be, like, one of the most powerful necromancers ever.
It's possibly.
Yeah, so let's go find this guy, Honora.
Him.
Sorry, didn't know if you noticed me standing here. You didn't talk to me at all, or my name's Aram, and I just want
Hey, man, it's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you,
So
Lyle and Macarda. Okay.
Yeah, my name's Lyle. This
great,
is Macarda.
great to meet you. Go back to your conversation. I just
No.
wanted-
Hey, it's totally fine. I'm sorry. It's just I haven't seen Nora in a while, and there's really exciting news going on in the. Is he cool?
He's cool.
I didn't think anyone was that rude, but now I get it. That makes total sense.
No, so there's exciting stuff going on in the necromancer community right now, and so it's just
Crazy stuff.
It's
Just like the fic.
Just like your dad.
oh
Too soon.
Oh, I wish I was there.
damn.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Aram starts crying. He's just weeping.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's been really exciting. So are you also a necromancer or?
No, I'm an artificer, but we're journeying together, and
Okay, yeah.
we both walked up here to see who you guys were.
Yeah, what are you doing with these artificer?
Just been hanging out with a group, and we've just been doing stuff.
Okay.
I support necromancy, full on. Just so you know.
All right, well, that's fantastic. I'm glad that it it's working, you know, like good press and iWorks Fuller, people are going to be excited. People are going to be excited. We find him, and it's going to be just a really new way for necromancers to just have a bigger presence in the world. You know, we have to live so much in shadows, and we have to hide so much, and I think it's silly the way we are relegated and pushed to the corners. Like, why are people treating us like we're second-class citizens?
It's crazy.
I'm sick of it, if I'm
Yeah,
being totally
it's-
honest.
it's crazy.
Like, are you sick of it?
I'm sick of it.
No, I know I'm sick of it. I think it's ridiculous. But what we can do, like, if we find iWorks, and there are other necromancers who, they're not like the kind of people at the guild, right? Like, you know, they always talk about, oh, we gotta help out the community. Well, what does the community like? The community demonizes us. Why are we trying to find ways to help them?
I think it's good to help the community.
I mean, yeah, sure, but maybe if they treated us with a little respect, maybe if they, you know, if they were like your buddy here, like Aram, like, then it'd be cool. Like, I think that'd be great to help those people out. But
We just need some better PR. That's it.
yeah, so have you heard? So there's a guy, and so like, and maybe we find iWorks and we find this other guy. Do you remember Lafayette Cornfield?
He's not corn. I found that out.
Oh, okay.
we fat together. We worked that one.
You know, I have to say, I was not thinking he was corn, but I never thought about that. You know, sometimes you have to think of things in different ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's smart, though, to think about it. No, like, so if we find iWorks and we find Lafayette, you know what Lafayette is trying to do?
Been hearing the rumors.
Yeah, so he's getting, like, necromancers together, and he's saying we need to stick up for ourselves. We need to stop being, like, pushed around.
Well, I don't know if I agree with him building an undead army. That's kind of excessive.
Well, that's how we fight. Like, that we have to use the tools that we have to push back. Like, what else do? We bring the dead to life, and we use them as tools. And we, you know, it's like, oh, we use them as a shovel, or we use them as somebody to dig in the ground. And we don't have to just do that. We can use them as a gun.
Sorry, what?
An
We're not
undead
there.
gun.
We're
That's
there.
fascinating.
We're just on top
Well, you
of
know, it's
a
like the
mountain
idea,
wall
like, you know,
thing.
we send them down into tunnels, and they dig tunnels so that normal people don't have to dig tunnels. It's like we don't have to use them as a gun to shoot. We don't have to use a gun ourselves. We send them, and we give them a gun.
You know, I've gotten to know some of these undead, and they're not loving being used as tools.
What? Hold on. Time's out. What are you talking to the undead? Like hanging out like at a party?
Oh, she doesn't know.
You know about this?
I'll let Honora field that one.
He's talking like the guy from Eurovision.
Oh goodness.
There's some special undead that have like thoughts and feelings and they're not happy being used. Have you heard of the Phoenix?
No, I know phoenixes.
Yeah, no. The
Like, there's a
Phoenix.
guy?
There's a guy.
Oh no.
Well, he has. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus
Do they
cannot
know
in
him?
this world.
Do they know Jesus?
You know Jesus?
You know, Jesus.
I know Jesus.
There's we've been investigating. There's a special kind of undead that have thoughts and feelings, and they're not. They're like living lives.
Who would want to make undead live lives?
I
That just cause a bunch of trouble. You have undead. It does what you tell it to do.
Well, apparently that's what Elias has been doing.
Elias.
Yeah.
iWorks.
Or iWorks.
Hey, it could be Elias for all we know,
It
but
could be. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
we
know.
don't know what the hell.
That's
That's
what.
true.
for
That's
now
what,
we know it's iWorks.
that's what iWorks is doing.
Oh, is that why they are after him?
I think so.
Oh, gosh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, well, okay. Well, that's pretty crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, no, that... I don't know why you're doing that for, though.
I'm trying to find out.
All right. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a whole other reason we got to go find them.
Working on it.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's find Lafayette. Let's find iWorks, and let's take over Caesarius.
No.
I mean, like, even if we just
Spinning
like,
the
I mean, the
cornfield.
king wants to kill us, right?
I mean,
He wants to kill us. You can't, there's no meaning about it. He wants to do it.
oh, lie. Calm down.
No, like, he wants to kill us. So, like, no, fuck that guy. I don't care what happens to him.
I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm hearing you.
So let's go. Arum, you're with us, right? You said you love necromancers.
Love.
You literally said that like 5 minutes ago.
I support necromancers because I believe in all the sciences, and I believe necromancy is just another science.
So how do you support necromancers without wanting the king out of power?
Oh, I want the king. Trust me, but not the way. Violence is not the answer always. We can use our hands, create tools, create...
Yeah, create tools to hit him in the head with.
I don't know if
What are we doing arguing about this? Like, so we were watching you guys, like, come in here, and I didn't know it was you, Nora. If I knew it was you, it'd be a totally different thing, right?
Right.
So we were watching you come in, and we were going to make some skeletons come up, because there's, like, a bunch of dead bodies around here.
Yeah, there
Great
was.
place to get
There
dead
was
bodies.
an explosion.
Yeah, a lot of people died. Really handy, right? So we were going to, like, make the skeletons come up after you guys, like, because we noticed, like, there were some, like, traps and shit. But so, like, you guys were going to set those off, and then we'd catch you off guard, and we would take all the information that you guys gathered, right? But now we can just share the information, and we can figure it out. Like, so have you guys, like, investigated, like, all this stuff? Like, do you know, like, maybe where he is? Like, and how he's doing what he's doing?
No. I haven't got that far.
All right, well, what are we doing out here? Let's do it.
Are all the necromancers at home feeling this way?
I mean, like, a lot of people, like, had to get out. Like, we haven't been back to Albering since Talamir told us, like, hey, maybe, like, look out, like, we can't all gather in the same place.
Right.
So, like, I know, like, but I can tell you, we're not the only ones who are kind of over Talamir and his way of necromancy. Like, Team Lafayette all the way. Like, Team Lafayette all the way. And there's a number of us who are getting hyped on the idea of iWorks Fuller is going to come back and we are going to run this shit. So let's go.
Oh my god. It's just you two on your own doing this?
I mean, we're doing our own thing, but, like, we know some people, like, just kind of in different places, and we're all working on it. There's, like, 7 of us.
How does Talamir feel about all of this?
Who cares?
I cares.
You care.
Yes.
All right, so do you just want to roll over and just, like, keep doing what we're doing and
No,
hiding?
of course not. I want to be able to live my life freely, but I don't think using violence is the proper way to do that.
I guess. Whatever, man. Like, so who are the other people you're with? Like, are they necromancers?
No, I'm the only one.
You're just hanging out with a bunch of jabronis? Like, what is going on? That's
hear that?
wild. Okay, like,
Jabroni, that's a good thing, right? That sounds cool.
yeah, no, it's totally a good thing, man. Yeah, no.
Arm the jabroni. All right.
Look, I'm sure all these people are cool. I mean, obviously they're hanging out with you. Your friends are our friends. Don't listen to him. He's being kind of weird about necromancers right now. But, like, no, everybody's cool as long as, I mean, they're obviously friends with you, and you're friends with them, right?
Right.
So they're cool. Let's work together.
I don't know if my group...
Introduce us, and we can talk to them, and they can decide. Come
Okay.
on, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
And so you guys go back to the factory, and you enter in that same sort of spot on the side, and Lyle is going to yell in, "Hey, you guys! Like, it's cool. We're we were gonna send skeletons, and but we're not gonna send the skeletons. So we're cool. My name's Lyle. This is Macarta. What's up?
What if we activate it and let it...
Let the automaton deal with them.
And then we shut them
Can
off. Sorry.
can I hear them up there where I'm at?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can still hear him. It's faint, but you can hear
Okay. What?
him. Hey, just come down. So do you know how to turn off the traps and stuff, or what?
No.
Okay, so you are. What are you guys doing?
Trying to
Trying
figure
to
out
figure
how
that
to
out.
fight it.
Okay, do you need some help?
Yeah, go in the middle.
No, whoa, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna listen to Honoria here. It sounds like maybe you guys are being kind of jabronis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Spoken
think...
from
Now
a
it
two
sounds like a
remote.
bad thing.
Hey.
I thought it was a good thing.
I was just messing
It's
with
not.
you, that's all.
Am I?
Yeah, we don't really know for sure yet. We're trying to figure everything out.
Okay.
Do I hear him say that? I think I kind of figured it out.
I think
Okay, all right.
we got this. We got this.
Hey, perfect. Okay, so let's get these automatons maybe up and going, and we can maybe figure some stuff out, right?
I don't think we have any
How
information.
do I know how loud I have to say this? The yellow.
You know, we
Oh.
all need to be outside so you can do
No,
it by
I know.
yourself.
I know. That's
So they
my
don't
thing. I was
hear
like,
it.
how loud do I actually have to say it so they don't know the code?
So yeah, maybe they don't.
That's why I was like, if,
Like,
we
can I
all, if
whisper it?
they walk outside,
I mean, it would need to be at a pretty audible level. You don't see where there's a microphone that you're speak you could
Pretty much
whisper
I want to
into.
say it so they can't hear the spell as
Yeah.
well. Because I don't want them to be able to use this
That's
after.
right.
And I already took all the paperwork about it. So once I say
Yeah.
it.
Well, you can still say it and then use the lever to turn it off. They don't know the code to that. They don't know that it's
Yeah.
backwards.
But that's just for the alarm, not the
yeah.
automaton.
Yeah.
Or you can tell the four of them to step back while you do it in case it doesn't actually do it and another explosion happens.
And then while
So
you're
they're
yelling the code,
outside.
I'll open up Amicus's little access panel, and I'm like, yeah, look at all these wires. You got green, red, yellow, and
Try to distract
just
them.
like
Oh,
mix
yeah.
them up so they're you're yelling colors, and then they're just well, he's saying
Nice.
That's a
colors.
good idea.
Nice. I actually really like that.
Try to time it whenever you're ready. I'll just be like, yeah, check this
I mean,
out.
I'll message you.
Mhm.
So I gathered all the paperwork. There's nothing else up here. I've pretty much found everything. I can.
Nothing of note. Nothing that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna message Arm and be like, "Are you ready?"
I'm ready.
Okay, and I'm just wait for me to actually hit. Can I say it as I'm in the air, or do I have to be on the ground?
So it's not going to activate until you hit the ground.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to do my feather fall is still on me, and I'm just gonna.
We're all
And
just
as they're
standing
guys.
watching.
As they're
Yeah.
falling, I'm gonna start introducing Amicus to them. I don't know if you guys met
Yeah.
my robot here.
This is gonna take a second. Hold on.
All right. So as you're falling and you're right about the ground, it's oh yeah, you have a robot. Yeah, because you're an artificer, so that's really cool. So you probably know about all these other robots and stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be really helpful when we're investigating.
Yeah.
Hit the ground.
Yep. And then to disarm the automatons, I'm gonna say.
So when you hit the ground, that whirring
Yeah.
revs up,
Yeah.
and these automatons get up, and you see the dust falling off of them, and the light grows brighter.
Yeah.
And it stops flashing and becomes a solid light.
Uh-huh.
And you hear, "Welcome, iWorks Fuller, back to iWorks Manufacturing. Please speak the code."
And I say red, green,
And I'm-
blue, yellow, green, blue.
And then so you
Making a
are,
cocktail.
as she is saying that, what are you saying to them?
I'm just saying, yeah, check out all the wires it takes to run these things. I mean, look, you have to have all these different colored wires because you don't want to get them mixed up. So you got red, green, blue, orange, and I'm just saying
Right.
random.
So he's going to roll, I guess, maybe a perception roll to see if he's able to say what you, or to tell, the colors you were saying turned off this alarm. He rolled a 3, so that's, he's successfully distracted. And he, you see him introducing, and he turns back around and sees the automatons are all back up. He's like, oh, you guys did it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's take a look at them. Let's
Don't move yet.
See what
Don't
they're about.
move. Don't, because I still have to turn the alarm system off.
Well, so that would power everything down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now they're up, and they're if you
Neutral.
didn't put in the code, they were
Defeat.
going to
Okay.
be on the offensive,
Yeah.
and now they're just so you say that code and they say, iWorks Fuller, welcome to iWorks Manufacturing, welcome back.
Do I know if I can just like ask them questions? Like,
Try.
can I ask like?
yeah.
Why don't you try?
Only one way to find out.
But
Where-
remember, it thinks you're iWorks
Yes,
Fuller.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
trying to like.
When was
say,
the last time I was here?
Can I be like, an additional security question? When was I last here?
You were last here 9 years, 267 days ago.
Is that when the explosion?
Yeah.
Okay. So it hasn't been.
I kind of want to ask like. Second security question. I kind of want to ask like, where do you know where I went?
It thinks, and you see that
Yeah.
as it's kind of going through. iWorks location, Worm Mountains.
Is he Cornfield?
Or they're working
That
together.
Or they're working together. I'm gonna message everybody and be like, any other questions I can say as iWorks that we need to know?
Has anyone else been here?
Additional security question. Has anyone else been here since I left and have come back?
247 trespassers neutralized.
Mm.
Good job. To ensure your security, what were you additionally here for?
Security system put in place to protect iWorks manufacturing trade secrets.
So I'm assuming everyone else can come stand by me, right? They're not gonna
Yeah,
harm the other people.
Everything.
So
anything
I'm-
is-
Ask them if they know why iWorks blew the factory up.
That might be in the papers that you took.
No. You know that he
No.
did. You did not get the
Why?
whys.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you could roll again.
I just like framing it as like when you have like security questions, additional security question. Why did I blow up this factory?
Information unknown.
Anything else anybody can think of like what was this factory used for?
This factory was used to make automatons.
Okay. Cool. What do the automatons look like?
They are these very boxy sort of robots. They're not dissimilar to Amicus in their design. But
Bigger than Amicus.
they're a little bit bigger. They have these the red lights on top. There's these kind of antenna with the red light at the top. They are mostly brass. They have these kind of large boxy bodies with a sort of LED panel on the front, and you can see the lights flashing as these kind of it's looking for information and stuff like that, and it flashes in different colors. They do have 2 arms and 2 legs. So they're not wheeling around. They're walking and moving. And they have like 3 grippers on their hands. So they're about like 4.5 feet tall.
Are they really automatons, or because we know he is a necromancer, are they are they automatons, but they're actually like a version of an undead?
You
Like
can
with
do
hearts?
a Arcana check or an
I'm gonna ask-
investigation.
I'm gonna ask
About,
my friends
nature?
for Arcana.
Two?
Nature,
I'll try
Arcana.
investigation.
maybe
I'll do an Arcana. Is that what we're doing, Arcana?
Arcana, yeah.
Nat 20.
Ah, that's right.
Perfect. I don't
That
have
was
to
a 17.
try.
So with an nat
He
20,
would know the robots.
these are automatons similar to Amicus. Like there's
I know my
there's,
robots.
nothing that is like seemingly alive about them organs, things like that, where it would be maybe different. And with a nat 20, you can, kind of tell some of the mechanisms that are allowing these things to work and powering them and stuff like that. And you think back to maybe some of the other automatons you've seen, and it is different than what clockwork is. And it's different than some of the automatons that Elias Heron has made. And you can see a difference in how these things are operating. And that is something you clearly can tell. And you maybe didn't think about it before when you saw Clockwork and you saw some of the automatons in Heron Hill. But yeah, those weren't your normal automatons. Those weren't like Amicus at all. And these are much more similar to the kind of automatons you are used to and the kind that you have made yourself.
Is your dad iWorks?
No, we're still rolling. We got a nat 20.
Sorry. I have another question to ask.
So with an Arcana check, and you're investigating these robots, and you're looking at them, and but you're also just kind of thinking about the magic that's around here, both the artificing magic and otherwise. And you are with these necromancers, and you have Aurelium on the brain. You're here. That is something that is at the forefront of your mind. And so you were looking around, and as Lyle and Macarta had said, there are quite a number of dead bodies around. And you begin to examine the floor of this factory, and you see skeletons. And they were under the dust, and they were under the rubble, but you can see some skeletons. And you begin to look around, and as you're looking for magic, you can see that there was maybe some other magic happening that was different than the automatons. And you see that there is Aurelium around this factory floor. And you would need to do another check on these skeletons and on this Aurelium, but in investigating those robots and with a nat 20, you are also able to notice this other stuff going on. And it wasn't just the automatons that were being worked on in this factory at the time it exploded.
I wanted to ask if they knew what my / iWorks mission is. Like, what is his what is iWorks' purpose? Is he wanting to take over the world, or is he just a crazy, scientist kind of guy?
If you want to ask that, you get iWorks Fuller's job was to make automatons.
Can we see if they have a modified memory on them? I don't know.
I will say with that nat 20,
Okay.
no, and that's why that's part of the thing where they are different than Clockwork.
You said there was another check I can make with the bodies.
You can make another check on those skeletons if you want to make another Arcana check, because it is going to have to be separate. But I'm telling you, you noticed.
Can we help him in some way?
Yeah. We can do.
Can we also, if he tells us?
Yeah, before he does anything, I'll walk up.
I mean, you have 3 necromancers with you right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Wait, what if we just raise one of the skeletons and ask questions?
So do you have speak to the or
You'd have
Speak
to
with Dad or
with Dad.
something.
speak with Dead.
Do one of the other ones do?
I have animate dead, not speak to dead.
Yeah, Animate Dead just kind of brings them back, and you can use them to fight.
Does Macarta or
no.
no?
They're kind of the same level as Honora. They're apprentices.
What kind of necromancers are we? We can't.
You're still learning.
You're
You're
still
gonna
learning.
get there one day
But,
if the DM lets you level
Well,
up.
I'm going back home. I'm wasting my time here. I'm gonna learn more shit.
Don't worry, we can use science to figure out what happened to these skeletons.
So
Before he does that check, walk up, put my hand on his shoulder, and just kind of be like, "All right, what do we find so far?" and give him guidance.
All right. So let's investigate this. Do it with advantage because you have all these necromancers with you.
13 would be the. It's Arcana. 21.
Nice.
Oh,
21.
Damn.
With the +8 to Arcana checks.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
You start digging through this rubble, and you pull out this skeleton. And you begin to look at it. Honora, you come over. Lyle, Micarta, you four are investigating this skeleton. And the necromancers, you are looking at the skeleton, and you're kind of looking for signs. Was it animated? Was it not? Because, hey, iWorks Fuller, necromancer, let's see what he was doing. And you can start seeing some of these signs where, you know, a normal skeleton would kind of end this way, and you were looking at the way maybe the joints moved, and like, oh, maybe, you know, these things happen in a post-mortem sort of way, and kind of looking for those subtle signs as necromancers, and you're kind of picking it apart, and you're looking for these things. At the same time, Arum, you are investigating this Aurelium, and you were looking for that activity until the two combine. And as you are looking through this skeleton, you see in the skull there is a shard of Aurelium about an inch long in the skull of this skeleton. And with a 21, this shard of Aurelium was casting Animate Dead.
A battery.
On this skeleton.
Is that where the long-term
But-
dead come from?
Must be.
That's what I was thinking.
You think about magical artifacts, and you think about the way it is used so that these different artifacts have certain numbers of spells that they can cast. You can have a wand that casts Featherfall a certain amount of times a day. You can have a wand that casts Misty Step. You have a robe that can cast this and can cast that. And what this skeleton has become is an artifact that animates itself. And it is casting this spell over and over again, but it has run out of its charges, and so the skeleton is done.
Gertie throws up.
So this explains why they last for so long.
Yeah.
But it doesn't explain how they have memories, and
Right.
because they would just be shambling dead that just never went away until this.
How did they
Charge
get their
runs out.
memories back?
So how do they get?
Could that be
That's
I
another
thought they-
step.
memory?
I thought they didn't remember their past lives.
They don't remember
They
the past
don't, but
lives, but they
they-
can still talk and think. Where a
Yeah.
normal animated dead spell is just.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they can remember what is happening in their
live.
new life.
Unless the Aurelium is just so strong,
Yeah.
it lets it do more than just animate.
They kind of have like their free will,
Yeah.
essentially. How? And you said
It is a new way of casting the
It's
spell.
about an inch long.
That'd be a.
That's a good chunk.
Hmm.
Very
Aurelium's
good chunk.
crazy stuff.
Do we think Rusty would know anything about that?
Yeah, we could ask him.
I don't know if he would know enough magic about it to know if it could do something like that.
Like, can you imbue the Aurelium with so many like something where it's like every day I put so many of these spells in here, and then when I put it in something, it will cast those spells automatically, or it's
Yeah.
how do you imbue it with the anime dead? Like, how does that even happen in the first place?
Yeah, and could
It's
it
just
be
same as having like a ring of speed.
Yeah.
It can cast haste on you.
Yeah, so however you would.
So
put
they
the
have it set
spells.
up. Yeah, they have it
Yeah.
set up the
Yeah.
same way.
I'm curious, could it be strong enough casting something like that to make an undead be more
Possibly.
lifelike?
The heightened undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make the heightened undead.
I think, all the information we've gathered, like cornfield in the mountains, iWorks in the mountains, and now we found this Aurelium. Could they make heightened undead dragons?
I have a question.
With
What
enough
did
Aurelium,
the Phoenix?
you probably need a bigger piece than 1 inch. For a
What
dragon.
did the Phoenix give to Honora? What kind of artifact was it?
It was a medallion that he said would
help us get
help
to
you
iWorks.
locate iWorks if you got near to his path.
All right.
Well, now we know.
Is
he's-
it doing anything here?
It is not.
But based
Interesting.
from we know where he is from that.
Well, Phoenix knows where Iwerks is.
And he
He did
wouldn't
not
tell
tell
us.
you that he
Yeah,
was in the Worm
correct.
Mountains.
The automatons.
But he
The
gave us
automatons did.
the thing.
So this
to
would be
help
something
find
that would
it.
help you in the Worm Mountains
Yes.
to locate
Okay.
him.
Yes. Is there anything else we want to try to ask the automatons? that we can think of? Anything related to like what me/iWorks is or does or?
Because I think they're only going to give us the basic answers because
Do you want me
iWorks
to
would not
ask him
tell.
if he went under a new name? If he changed his name?
Does he have any other
Or what is he?
aliases?
Yeah.
Aliases.
What
or
are
like
my
what he
other
looks
aliases?
Like? Yeah. Automatons. What additional security question? What are my other aliases?
Doodle-doo. Question does not compute.
So nothing. Or they don't know.
He just
None
didn't say
known.
not.
Does
I
not
really want to be
compute.
like, what do I look like? So then, if we see cornfield, we would know. But
Well, you've gotten the description of Irex Fuller from the Phoenix.
oh yeah, that's right. We did. I forgot.
And he's told us about Cornfield and iWorks. I feel like if it was the same person, he would have told us. Didn't he
He
tell
would
us?
know.
Yep,
Yeah, so I
he
feel
told
like...
you about Irex,
Yeah.
and because
Yeah.
Irex is the one who made the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, has he ever seen?
Yeah, just because he knows
Corn
about
cob?
it.
He is not.
I fucking forgot his name for a second.
He
Sorry.
is
That's
aware
true.
of him. He has not
He
met.
doesn't know anything
so
about
it
He
it.
does
could
not.
still be.
There's still a chance, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I would
but-
think they're more likely working together.
Yeah.
Because I wonder
Or
if
iWorks went to kill him to say, no, I'm the one that's doing this.
Unless
That's also
iWorks
possible.
accidentally created this heightened undead that now wants to take over the world. And
That's
now he's
also
trying to
possible.
figure it out how to stop.
So many more questions.
I know.
At least we know how the heightened undead work now.
So what is opposite of the Worm Mountains that we could send these people to? Like, they go there instead.
Also, sorry.
I mean, they were there.
I know.
when all of
so they
these-
hear it.
do we know if there's a bunch of Irelium in the Worm Mountains? Because he's gonna need a supply of
bunch
it.
for the
He's gonna need like
Yeah.
for a full dragon, you would have to
Yeah.
have a bunch if you want to make a heightened undead.
Or even if you were just making an army, you would need a bunch.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
we
probably
know
not
he's
easy
probably
to travel with either.
yeah.
So you know that there is a large deposit of beryllium in Hugleton.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not aware of any other large deposits of
Okay.
beryllium,
Rusty
at least
question.
as of now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
rusty question.
I think that's all the
Yeah, I don't
information
have
we can
anything
get out of
else.
here.
I don't. Do you?
Mm-mm.
Can we just investigate, see if there's anything else useful in the factory?
I wanted to see if there's any like thing that was like recognizable as like the murder house. Like if we see anything that's like reminiscent
Well,
of
it was designed. This is what was to be left after the
Yeah.
explosion.
So it was like
Yeah.
he was
Well,
gonna,
why were they? What were they? Why are they out of town? Like, why did he let them?
why are they here?
What's the point
Yeah.
of making it?
Yeah, so
Are they
like-
supposed to rebuild the factory? Are they supposed to make
No,
more
they're
autonomous?
protecting the factory
Yeah,
from
Yeah.
that makes
secrets.
me think there's more stuff here.
Yeah. So I would say we can keep investigating.
Unless they were protecting to not get people to the second floor for all that information that we already got.
I mean, yeah, that's
I mean, we can
true.
still investigate, but I
But-
feel like we got all of the information.
Yeah,
if-
because most people would have probably walked in on the
On the
first floor
floor,
to try to get to the
got
offices
the traps.
and got caught on the way.
So that's the information, but then why would he leave information he already knows here? I figured the factory
He
would
assumes the
He probably
robots are
assumed
gonna
it would-
fight.
And he assumed it would
And-
burn up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We can keep looking.
Unless once again he's not the one who did the explosion.
be. Yeah. Can we just look and see what the factory technically could be used for?
There's no like doors or like trap doors that go underneath the factory.
No saws.
I would need an investigation
Yeah.
roll.
Just making a general investigation at this
Yeah.
point.
15.
18.
Plus 0, baby.
Me too.
17.
18.
We got an
Plus
18.
1, 19.
19.
Let's see.
You can crit.
There's our 20.
Uh, 1.2.
There we go.
22.
22.
That's what
Even
we
better.
needed. Nice.
So you start to look around this factory and you begin to investigate more. And you're clearing more of this rubble and this dust away from the floor as you continue this investigation. You just found, this skeleton stuff, and you're kind of clearing out, and there's 7 of you here now, plus Amicus,
Yeah.
and you're kind of trying to make quick work as these automatons are kind of helping you out as well, clearing some of this space up, and you find a hatch that leads to something underground.
Mm.
Heck yeah. I was like, there has to be a reason he let it stand, not the information. There's like, he wants to use it again or something.
Should
Something
we
down
send
there.
the necromancer stone?
I would send myself down probably.
I know.
Or
But if someone's gonna get hurt, I'd rather it not be one
You're
of
fine.
us.
let them go.
So
Yeah, open the
Let's
hatch
go.
up and say, the beauties before the beasts. Little island.
Yeah. Don't let us
Flattered.
jabronis go first.
Yeah.
So you open up this hatch, and the automatons chime up. Second protocol initiated.
Oh no.
Why didn't we
I
turn
knew
off
it.
the switch, you guys?
How close are we to the switch?
Yeah. Who's
Yeah, I mean
fastest?
you're right there.
Yeah, just
Turn it off.
Turn
So-
it off.
Yeah.
So what, were they gonna
I
get
have
aggressive
the-
if we went downstairs?
Are you doing the switch?
Yeah.
Do you have the
I
information?
don't,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I have
love
it.
second protocol.
But they think we're him. They're telling iWorks couldn't go in his own basement?
I assume they want another code or something
That, yeah,
to get into
that makes me
it
think there's another code
that we don't
that
know.
we would have to get past for this protocol.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but no, you turn
Yeah.
that off on the switch, and you're able just to open that hatch.
Okay.
So the automatons have powered down, but
When we go back up, they're gonna power up again.
no, it's off.
Oh.
It's all.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
we did
So,
a
but you
huge day job.
you talked to the automatons, you did all
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But
pretty much that was the second protocol, was the switch.
you open that hatch and you go inside. When you opened that hatch and that protocol kicked on, there were lights that turned on that when you did the switch have now turned off. So you are in the dark as you're going down here. But I believe we have some kind of, light. I know there's some
I
fairy
have a
fire.
lantern.
Impicus is
yeah.
dark vision.
I can
Mhm.
My
I
dark
have
seeing
dark
robot.
vision.
It's
Yeah,
just us
night
two.
vision, night vision.
I don't know about the other necromancer.
Yeah. Lyle and Macarta have night vision.
Mhm.
They're both half elves as well.
Damn. Could have left him in the dark. Literally.
But so you enter into this basement, and you see all along the walls these lines of large glass tubes. Some are broken, some are still intact. Most are empty, but some contain human remains. And you have entered into the part of the factory where necromancy was being practiced. So you've entered into this laboratory. You see the remains, you see the bodies, you see brains in jars, you see hands and legs and all of this viscera that is surrounding this laboratory. How do you want to investigate? And as you enter in, Lyle and Macarta are just fanboying, just hardcore, just seeing the way this laboratory is set up. And you can compare it to the laboratories at the Necromancers Guild. And the laboratories at the Necromancers Guild feel very fantastical in the way they are set up. And there's still, you have like your more sci-fi elements that feels more artificey, but this is like another level. Like this feels so much more advanced, and it's run down now, but you can see the vision where there must have been a time where this was just the height of technology, because you see some of these like preservation chambers, and you have ways to keep bodies cold. Nothing like this. Like this is just some next level stuff where they've really combined artificing and necromancy to a level that nobody in the Necromancers Guild can do.
Can I investigate, to look for, journals or scrolls, books?
That's what I was
Absolutely.
gonna ask,
Like
if there's a
that.
Go
desk
for it.
somewhere.
And then while she does that, can I investigate looking for where they would store the Aurelia if they had because he was obviously using Aurelium in these things.
Yes, absolutely.
Let her do hers first.
20.
20. All right.
Dirty 20.
So you start looking for these journals or notebooks. Same kind of thing as Gertie was looking for in that office upstairs. You're trying to find information, and you come across these set of journals. And you begin to flip through them. and you see page after page, redacted, redacted, redacted. There's so much information that is crossed out and blacked out, and you see all of these very meticulous notes, and you see diagrams that have been blacked out, and you see all of these different schematics that have been blacked out. And as you go through and you look for these other things, something you keep seeing page after page after page, in case you forget, in case you forget, in case you forget, in case you forget.
No.
And you are looking around and you see written on the walls, in case you forget. You see written on the floors, in case you forget, in case you forget. It is everywhere throughout this office. Somebody was desperately afraid of forgetting everything. And that is why you see all of these notes. That is why you see all of this information still here. That is why you see the codes that were left in the office. That is why these automatons are here. In case iWorks Fuller was going to forget, he left all of this information here. And then he forgot to come back and get it.
Damn.
Oh my god.
So all of the journal notes are blacked out. There's like no words that aren't blacked out.
Everything that you're seeing that's not blacked out is basic necromancy. It's stuff that you already know how to do.
So there's not like a secret code to like.
How is it blacked out?
It's
Yeah, they don't have Sharpies.
I mean, it's like
is
like
it something
inked
that
out.
we could
It's-
do another piece of paper and try to like find the words?
Well, as she
underneath,
said,
or-
like the way it is, it's like they had to like scratch, and so if you were to do that kind of thing,
It would have
you would
the
get all the
scratches,
scratches
too.
on it as well. So it's all of this information has been removed by somebody.
I have.
Hope we didn't forget.
I don't know if this would work, but again, it's kind of one of those things, kind of what we did with the feather fall. I technically have comprehend languages,
Mm.
and I have to touch something. So could I comprehend through
Mhm.
what it is?
Mhm.
It's not like
That's
question.
really
Because it's written on the
something.
page, whether or not
So,
it's blacked out, it doesn't say.
It just says you understand any written language. It says that you see, but you must be touching the
Oh.
surface. I just
Yeah, you're
didn't
not
know if-
seeing the
I
language.
just didn't know if you just let me like
Yeah.
disadvantage it or something because I
Yeah.
was like, could I?
I mean, that would be. It's a stretch, and I don't think I can stretch
I
that
tried to
far.
ask. I tried.
That's
it.
a really clever line of thinking.
Yeah.
And honestly, I want to give you inspiration for that because that's kind
Oh.
of that's
First
really clever,
inspiration.
and I think that's really interesting. So later
you.
on, well, you kind of got your free roll, so that's kind of inspiration.
Yeah. First official.
Because I really loved the idea, it just couldn't work. Because he was able to figure out the puzzle.
Yeah.
And you just happen to roll a
Right at
20.
the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. So yeah, I think you can get maybe something later on.
I
but-
very much was like, maybe I can just like sense it through the
That would be
pages.
cool.
yeah, I do. I love that idea.
Thank you.
But yeah, so you see all of this stuff that he was very worried about his memory, and memory in general. And so, but you're looking through these pages, and if there's anything else you want to investigate, you can. But we're gonna move on to R. I'm looking for
We can
Aurelium.
take-
Really? 16?
16? Yeah, so you are looking through this stuff and you see in the back there are these containers. And are you going to pop one of these bad boys open?
Gently.
I
Slowly.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say,
campaign
you wanna
ends
use
because
my
everybody
mage hand
died.
to try to open it?
Yeah, I think we might need a bit of maybe a sleight of hand. Like a stealth, some kind of dexterity roll.
Can I? Okay, so now I've identified
Can the
that these is most
mage
likely where they would store it. Can I then
Yes.
wave over Gertie to maybe deftly
Yeah.
Can I
careful?
mage hand it?
There is
That's what I was
there's always
wondering.
amicus, there's always a mage hand, there's
Yeah.
always
Well, Amicus won't be gentle, and the
Yeah.
explosion might be bigger than just killing
Yeah.
Amicus.
Can we both use a mage hand to?
Yeah,
at the
I
same
think that's
time
fine.
to-
I can make
Let's do
Yeah.
a
Would
roll
you have
with
help?
advantage.
Yeah, from my mage hand helping you.
But it is going to be DC 17.
You can do it.
You got
I'll
that.
before
Stuff.
she starts, kind of like walk up, lightly touch her shoulder, and say, "Hey, you got this. It's okay. You got this."
I do
And
have a
cast
question.
guidance.
Can you have
is
guidance
how the
casted on
campaign
you by more than one person? Like, could he cast guidance on her too and give her another
No.
D4?
No,
I don't
it's-
think it
doesn't
stacks.
just-
It's a
Just
concentration
trying to help.
spell and it lasts a minute. So.
Just
Okay.
trying
Is
to
everybody
help.
else gonna back up?
I am 30
Yes.
feet away, so I can still use my
I am
mage
backing up. I push
But everyone
Ronald
else
and
is
They're
Clark
like-
to back.
We're at the front
Closets,
line.
or like metal doors we can put between us.
Well, there are those pods.
Okay.
I'm gonna reaction have her stand behind me and
Oh,
reaction
okay.
cast shield.
Okay.
I was
So
gonna
raise-
be in front of you because I'm stronger, so I was gonna try
I
to
was gonna
protect
shield
you.
in front of us.
That works, yeah.
Can I take 1 minute to cast a spell first?
Yeah.
I think this will help us some. I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna put
protect
everybody else in a hut.
Oh.
The tiny hut.
Because nothing
We'll
can
just
get
be
through
out.
there.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
if it blows up, I'm sorry, you're the only one that dies.
Well, no shield.
If I'm in it, I can cast spells through it, right? If I'm
They're
in
the one that
it.
mage hand it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if my mage
Physically
hand is
open.
outside of the tiny hut and I'm in it, can I still control my mage hand?
That's a good question.
DM.
All other creatures are barred from passing through. Spell and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
So we have your
unfortunately.
shield. We have us.
Yeah.
We have
You-
each other.
Can she give me advantage from within the tiny hut?
No,
No,
you already
she's-
have
she's gonna be
advantage
out
with
there.
my. I'm out with you.
No, I'm saying, but can
No.
can you?
No.
No.
You have to be with
Yeah.
me.
You'd have to
Okay.
be with
So I'll shield in front of us. That raises us. I don't know if it'll be enough, but it's
five.
I think it's 5.
Yeah, it
So-
is. We're good.
All right.
Do you have a
So
backup character?
yes. Hope
So,
you
and
do
don't
too.
forget you have your D4.
Yeah, I'm rolling it first. 3.
3.
Okay.
So what's that now?
14 that we have to get. Because you
Yeah.
said DC was 17.
DC
Is
was 17.
it sleight of hand or stealth? Which one am I doing?
Sleight of hand makes more sense.
What's your sleight of hand?
Plus 8.
Okay.
So you need a 5 on the dice.
On one of them.
7.
Oh, thank God.
Woo!
7 and a 2.
Hot tamales.
That was rough.
No, so hold on. You got a 3, 7,
10
10 plus
plus
8.
eight,
You beat it by
18.
1.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why we were like, oh.
I gotta leave. I gotta walk away.
And
God for that
like
guidance.
an old container of nitroglycerin,
Oh.
you open up this long abandoned crate of beryllium, and there's like beads of magical energy that have condensated on these crystals, leaving them incredibly volatile. But you, with a surgeon's precision, manage to remove this lid using your mage hands, working in tandem.
Gertie's
and
like
you were able to
fully
remove
drenched
it.
in sweat, and I like to imagine she's kind of doing like a Doctor Strange, where it's she's almost doing like a lock picking motion, and then she's kind of like okay, and then okay, and she's like kind of shaking. She's trying not to, like she knows her
Amira's
mage
just like,
hand won't,
open,
but she's like
open.
okay.
I made little curtains in like shades in the tiny hut that we're all peeking through. It's like, what happened? Is everything okay?
And so,
spirits for
yeah,
sure.
you go and you look
Oh,
at this beryllium. Do the rest of you come out of this, the tiny hut, now that it's been opened?
We at least
Yeah.
need Aram
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he,
Yeah, we'll just leave the tiny hut there in case we have to run in.
So,
it's
so
very close,
Aram,
if they can.
It's there
being
for 8 hours.
the resident expert on this stuff, you look and you see these shards, these half-inch to inch-long shards of beryllium, and they are perfectly cut. They are just like, it's like these just beautiful, perfect crystals that just with machine precision have been refined into their functioning property. And you've never seen work like this and so consistent. And a whole container full of these crystals, each one exactly perfect.
Do we know where Jose went? Rusty's friend.
Oh no.
I don't know if he was.
What is
one-
his name?
Diego?
Diego.
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 No, you know nothing of Diego's whereabouts.
Like if he was the one doing it.
He's here. I think the
Yeah.
automatons were probably doing it.
Yeah. that'd be
But yeah, they're these perfect,
They build them because if they explode, they're
perfectly
just-
cut
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah,
we can
um,
rebuild.
shards of beryllium. Yeah, so you find a large store of this stuff that they could be working on these automatons or these heightened undead for years and years and years using what they have.
Could I possibly, and you can say, no, this won't give me the information I want, make a medicine check to see how these shards are like put in and how that could affect the brain of an undead creature?
I like that. You'll go to one of these brains
Okay.
that are stored and give me a medicine check. I like that a lot.
It's gonna be like a high number. 14 plus 7 is a 21.
21. Excellent.
Nice.
You guys are crushing this investigation. Just, oh my gosh. And then this was like, there were so many answers that maybe you could get, and you're just getting all of them.
We need this.
Yeah, we did.
We needed this.
So you looked through these journals, and you weren't able to find this information. So much of it was redacted. And so what is left are these different examples, these different experiments, this stuff that they were actively doing these experiments on, including one of these brains. And you open this container, and this preserved brain is pulled out, and you are looking through it, and you're looking at these shards. And you see in this brain where the shards are almost like a stint have been implanted into these brains. And in this brain, there's not just one of these shards. You see 5 of them.
Do they last for 4.5, 5 years? Was that what it was?
They're like little batteries, so they can only cast the spells that they're designed to cast so many times. So they must have a spell to animate dead, a spell to modify memory, maybe, or
Talk
or
to dead.
Yeah.
or speak with dead, so that way you can talk to them.
Mhm.
Just a spell to create a person.
Yeah. Like everything
You would need to be a living,
as
talking.
lifelike as person as
This
possible.
poor brain has just been sitting.
And
Right.
similarly
Yeah.
to that skeleton, that those shards of beryllium have lost their power. But you guys have kind of put that together. These shards are being used in tandem with different spells, casting rapidly
Do-
in order to create
Do
a person.
do the shards that we opened up, do those already have the like castings on
Like the
them?
spells
or
on
they
them
or
already.
are they
Good
raw?
question.
Because
Do
if
an
they're
Arcana
We need an
check.
Arcana roll.
That's a good
because
question.
if it's not a Murid, the
Let's
necromancers
all
will try
look
to take
at
it to
'em.
cornfield.
Not,
I mean, I can try.
yeah,
Just an
mine's just
11.
a 10. Do you want to
No,
If everybody rolls bad, I'll
21.
roll.
5.
Well,
just roll just in case you crit?
Yeah.
No, but that's still higher.
25.
oh, 20.
Even better.
They do not have the spells.
Blank.
They are
Slate.
blank.
Should not say that if they want to try to take them.
Yeah, I don't want them to take
Yeah.
them regardless, but I definitely want to make
It's a
sure they
corn-
weren't already like
it's a corn
prepped.
person.
To be
So-
fair, they might blow themselves
Yeah,
up.
they're.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking at these
Probably
things, and it's they're like they see what you guys see of
Yeah.
how volatile this
Yeah.
is. They're not risking
No.
And then
taking these things.
again, this explosion was on purpose.
It was controlled.
It was a controlled explosion,
Whoever's
and they
been,
took out a town.
and they've cut them so
Yeah.
terribly precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've been storing them and using them and haven't had
Yeah.
any explosions. And when they did have one, it was controlled.
Is it just
Yeah.
this one crate of?
You see 2
Beryllium?
crates.
2,
but
okay.
they look the same.
I'm really.
I'm really curious about this in case you forget being written
Yeah.
everywhere.
Can I do a check to see if there's any hint of a like? Because we know Elias was here. Can I try to find anything that he was specifically in this room of Necromancer?
You see the writing in the journals. The writing that says, "In case you forget," is 2 different handwritings.
So the journal is different, and the "in case you forget" is different.
Yes. Well,
What?
there are both of them in 2 different handwritings. There are journals in both handwritings, and "in case you forget" in both handwritings.
What matches the stuff we got from upstairs, the second level? Does any of them?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's all different, but like there's 2 sets of.
So some you can match
with upstairs.
the stuff with
from
iWorks.
So they got-
Some is a different handwriting.
Can Elias'
have-
best friend tell if it's his best
Yeah.
friend?
Well, I was gonna ask, do you have that letter that Elias sent
Oh,
you
he sent me a letter.
with
did.
the
Oh, shit.
stuff?
Can I
Smart.
compare the handwriting?
Do I guess an investigation.
help?
Yeah.
He's got to do a check for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happen?
can't he just
Is
look
he
and
blind?
see?
Can
Can
I-
you do it? Can we give him the help?
Can I help him because I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
this
I
like
think
we
that's
know this
fine.
is this,
Do
and
roll
like,
with advantage.
Yes, please. It's better.
That's a 20. Not nat.
What?
Unnat 20.
Unnatural 20. A gentleman's 20.
Gentleman's 20.
Um,
Bloody
you,
better.
you see Elias Heron's handwriting.
in case,
Both.
and he's saying
And they both don't want to forget.
Yeah,
they both don't want to forget.
which would mean if the modified memory was on Elias,
My
he's
theory
forgetting.
is they're working for someone who could
Yes.
take their memories.
Yes.
That's my theory.
I
My
wonder.
theory
Top
is
guy.
they're
I
the same
Corn
person.
I think they're the same person, but also they said he's in the Warm Mountains, and we know Elias isn't there. I'm also wondering if maybe Elias forgot, and then iWorks was like, "You forgot everything," and then that's when they started. And maybe iWorks was able to get out before Elias could, and now Elias is under this modified memory.
Do another investigation on the in case you forgets.
Everyone?
Everyone can.
No,
19.
7.
16.
18.
18.
13.
Wait,
18.
19. You look at these and you look at the ones that you know are iWorks and you look at the ones that you know are Elias. The ones that are iWorks were all written sooner. The ones written by Elias all seem fresher.
Like after the
Or
explosion.
so the ones that were written by iWorks seem like they were older, they are more faded. The ones from Elias look like, yeah, they could be after the
Like,
explosion.
he's been here.
Well, we should have asked that with the guys upstairs.
I mean, I still
Yeah.
So maybe Elias figured out what happened to iWorks. So he came back
I mean, he could have came back after the explosion
Yeah,
and
to,
checked
like-
everything out.
and saw all the things that were happening with
I mean,
iWorks, all the do not forgets. And he's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to forget either.
Yeah.
I think we got a Jekyll and Hyde situation going on here.
Or just two sides of the
Same. Oh, this.
same person.
They're the same body.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
shit.
Mr. Corncob.
Yeah.
He's
well,
the
like,
one.
why
And their
would
best
they-
friend, Cornfield.
Yeah, Cornhusk.
Because why would they say? I mean, I don't disagree, but it's really interesting that they said iWorks is in the Warm Mountains.
Well,
because
They said that's where he said he was going.
Mhm.
This explosion happened 9 years ago, right?
That's right.
And he hasn't, and iWorks
No one's seen
hasn't
him.
been
Same.
back since then,
But
and hasn't
Elias
been
has.
seen since then.
He's been seen by the people that he brought back for the heightened undead.
Yeah. So
They've seen
they don't have like a location on him. They had a last I knew that's where he was going.
Yep.
That doesn't mean he's not
Yeah.
there and that
Well,
that's
the
wrong. But
Phoenix told you that he has been with iWorks where that kind of last safe spot for the undead was, in that spot where iWorks was hiding. He didn't want to tell you where he was hiding.
so it's the worm.
And
Yeah.
and so but so what the Phoenix told you is he doesn't know that iWorks has left there in years.
It can't be the same body because he said that
They were all-
iWorks looks older.
Yeah.
the
and
other,
Elias does
Doesn't.
not look.
the other part is when I asked the automatons who has come back, they said like 200 something neutralized. You would think in that question they would have told. I mean, I could ask more clear
Well, we
questions.
powered him down.
I would be.
You do not know how to power it
Yeah.
back up.
Yep.
Flip the switch.
But I
You
mean,
know the switch turns it off. You
I
don't
would-
know if the switch turns it on.
And I would be careful asking questions
Yeah.
about it with
Can
the
I
other people
do-
here too.
Can I do like a history check to try to get a general date on how old this handwriting is?
smart.
Yeah.
Can we help them in some way?
Or
Sure.
like a nature.
Yeah, do it with advantage. You got a
Sure.
crew with you.
That will be a 17.
So you look at some of the ones of iWorks. And the ones in the notebook are the oldest. And those all seem like they were written like 17, 18, 19 years ago. I mean, they just you're trying to think. You have experience with, different tomes. You've read a lot of old religious literature, and these different tomes that have been passed down through generations, and you kind of have an idea of how old. You can tell by the paper. You can tell. There are certain things you've just picked up on.
Right.
And you see those are the oldest. The ones that were iWorks that are written on the walls and the floor, those are next. And from what you know from Elias, those were written after Elias left. And then the ones that were written by Elias, those are the most recent, but still a while back, not that long after the explosion.
So then Elias knew about this hidden area.
Elias
Well, they did
left-
say they fell
He
apart.
left for some reason.
Well, they just said
The
they.
factory explodes. Elias must come back to investigate.
Yeah.
Gets down in that chamber. I'm not sure if he knew that chamber was existing before or not, but maybe he finds his way down there, sees all this work. Maybe Elias. Can we tell if the redacted marks are made after or?
The redacted marks seem to be around the same time as the Elias.
So Elias went back and redacted the information.
Either he was either protecting iWorks or he was like, I don't want any association with him now. It's like he could be protecting them out of like old friendship's sake, or I want to scrub my name from this.
Or if he fully disagreed with everything iWorks was doing, he was like, I don't want someone else to find this.
Yeah.
I think Gertie's like in all of this at the moment, and she has this thought of there's still something we're not asking. And I want to roll to see if Gertie can think of the question to ask.
Yeah, I can't hope that our characters are, or I'm dumb, but my character is smart.
Yeah, my character's a genius, but I'm kind of stupid.
That's kind of incredible.
Yeah.
Like Gertie's like,
What's the role, DM?
Oh gosh, I think
Or
it's gotta be. It's almost like when
like
you
insight into yourself.
Well, so there's a spell that like clerics can do where they can like commune with their gods.
like divine intervention.
Yeah, and they can ask. So it's kind of like
It's a
that.
player convening with their DM.
Yeah. It's like, what do I need to know?
Yeah.
Well, it's also like if there is information, like if there's not that we're missing, as the DM, you could be like, don't waste your time trying to do it too.
But it's very much like I think Gertie sees all of her companions like putting all this information together, but
she's like, I'm missing a piece.
There is a piece that we still need, but she just doesn't know how to look or ask for that. So she's trying to like in her head put all of these clues together to be like, what's our missing question?
Yeah, because do you have that spell?
I don't think I'm high enough level.
I have, I guess I wouldn't be high enough level. I do have memorized spell where I can just read my spell book and memorize an extra spell. I think that's how that works.
I don't think it's a spell. Oh, yeah, it is.
But I don't know if I'm high enough to.
There's channel
memorize.
divinity, but that's not.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
Beginning at 10th level, it's a cleric class feature.
I gotcha.
So if we had leveled up more,
we were.
Maybe.
No, because in our
I
other
might have
campaign,
it.
I have it.
I mean,
where
we
you
can
can
always
talk to a
find a
god.
way to knock all these
But
spells
we're higher. We're
You're at a
like
higher
8.
level,
We're
I
like
think.
8 or 9
Off of-
level.
Elias or iWorks
But it's not
later,
just clerics
and
that can
then
do
get
it.
Yeah.
straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to talk to these guys.
I mean, I feel like it could just be like a straight luck roll. You just roll a d20, you set a DC, and you have to beat it.
Yeah.
We do have inspiration too.
I think the fact that there is a mechanic that would allow you to do that would make just being able to do this pretty difficult. So I will say, if you can roll a 20, not a nat, just a 20, on, let's say it's insight, to where you're just thinking of something. And
What am I missing?
I will say Vikrin.
Okay.
If you are able to have a moment of kind of religious, I guess, fervor, to try and like, hey, I'm not praying a lot these days.
But I'll do it now.
But I am right now.
But I will
You're praying
right
for
now.
knowledge.
Yeah.
What was the god that my family worships name? I forget.
Hiatia.
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 Did you put your hands on
It's been
me?
a while.
Who's rolling
It's
this?
been a
Me or
while.
him?
You.
You.
Do you put your hands on me? Or
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, yeah.
I'll like hold them like over you. Like,
Is this
Hiatia,
is
I
this
know it's been a
allowed?
while.
Can we all hear you doing this?
Yeah, I'm doing it out loud. We could really use your divine guidance in this moment. The fate of those that we all care about could really be hanging in the balance here, and I know we've lost touch a little bit lately, but if there's ever a time that I've needed you, this is it. What are we looking for here? What are we missing? What could it possibly be?
All right, make that roll.
I have a +6, and I got a 12.
18. You have inspiration.
Can we get a guidance, or I can do inspiration?
Yeah,
I'll use my
You've got it.
inspiration. All right.
roll again.
It's worse. I got a 10.
18.
I was hoping for a guidance on that 12. We could have maybe.
All right.
I think we have to give it to you before you make the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right.
So close.
It was a really fun idea.
Vikran's faith is not restored.
Lyle, Macarta, do you have any questions?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they're looking around. You're doing all this investigating, and they're seeing. So like Elias must have been involved with all of this too, right? I mean, does any of this show like? I mean, I guess was he a necromancer as well? Like, or did he just find out that iWorks was a necromancer and all this stuff kind of went sour? Is like that why the explosion happened? Is that why they split up? Like, with these diagrams and stuff. Like, do you have any like thing that like maybe Elias drew? Like, that's something that maybe we could figure it out. Like, but I don't know if this says that he was a necromancer. I mean, all the information's redacted, so I don't know.
Gertie thinks to herself, I don't know how helpful you're actually being right now.
Well, Miriam's like,
so the handwriting of the
is
journal.
there something that could help, but she doesn't want to say it to help them have more information and take it to the Warm Mountain.
Can I do a perception check to see if I see Marin
Because I
thinking
feel
about this? Because
yeah.
I can message you.
That's true.
But I want to be able to see that you're thinking
Yeah.
about something.
'Cause I don't know if we actually do, but who did the thing in the murder house? Like the iWorks. Oh, that would have been iWorks' symbol.
We just saw a
Unless I think-
symbol,
yeah,
but
so
we
it's
don't
Lyle
know.
was he did
Carta
it, or if
are
Lyle
nothing
did
characters,
it.
and we don't need to worry about
Is,
them.
is the iWorks symbol anywhere in this room?
It is.
So
You
we've seen the handwriting. Can we tell if it's iWorks'
Or
painting or drawing of the symbol, or
Yeah,
is it
Elias.
Elias's?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Oh,
figure out.
Yeah, that's smart. That's really
Like who's drawing the symbol? Which one's the artist?
Was it like a from memory, or like I know the exact dimensions of this thing?
What you see is these illustrations and that symbol.
Because I have the photo of it that's
Yeah.
in the murder house. I
Yes.
can compare the photo
Mhm.
to
Yes.
what's here.
We don't have to go
That's
in
what I
memory
was
alone.
thinking.
Yeah.
So those illustrations look like that was probably iWorks, because the one in the murder house looks a little different.
Nice. Nice.
You investigate this thing and you're looking, and I just want to give you that for free because I think it's really clever.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So the iWorks symbol in the murder house is different from all of these that are on the wall.
It's
Yes.
like someone was trying to pin it on iWorks, whether that was Elias or someone else, because Elias has a modify, and we know Lawrence has a modify. Who the fuck is modifying all these people?
That's what we gotta find out.
Unless it's just like the Merry Reapers being like, we're gonna use everybody for ourselves.
Son of a bitch. Is Lawrence Caldwell a heightened undead?
You don't know?
Does he have the shards of Aurelium
And that's why
in
he
his
keeps
head,
going
and that's why he
back?
keeps going back?
Because that's his, like, telling
That's
him to
his-
do
The
that.
spells
Because we
recasting.
dispelled it and it cast again.
Because she said that no one's been around him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
No
this
one's
DM
around.
looking too happy?
Yeah.
Way too
So
happy.
smug.
Nice. Good job.
That's really good. That's really
Because he
good.
went missing, so it's very much like they could have just killed him to be able to use him as a heightened undead.
No, because he remembered his wife, right?
But
You did. You did.
You
But-
could
But-
tell
Now,
him.
so you think about that, and you think
That's the
about
question Gertie was trying to ask.
no. So there's one more thing that you maybe weren't thinking to ask, and you kind of just put two and two together. Can that be used on people who are still alive?
That's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a surgery to be able
It'd
to.
be the
Yeah.
same idea, yeah.
You could have tested it on undead.
It's same as wearing a ring and casting haste on yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe that's...
But it's just happening
And maybe-
autonomously inside
Because
their
the
head.
murder
Yeah.
house, it was cutting our. It was only cutting our skulls, right? It wasn't. Was it killing us or was it cutting
Now
our?
that would have chopped you up. Pretty,
Okay.
Pretty,
I just
pretty
couldn't remember
thoroughly.
if it was just like a way to be able to like access brains quickly.
No, I think it was meant to cut you
So-
in half.
Yeah.
Elias probably has a shard in his brain.
Yeah.
Lawrence has a shard in his brain.
Mm-hmm.
And so you, and again, because you put these things together, and you begin to look around and you look at some of these bodies that were in these chambers, and as you're investigating these chambers, these aren't just to keep dead bodies preserved, but to house living subjects as well. And that is where we're going to end this episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy.
Whoa.
It's just like so much information I don't.
Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.